Oh, that was fucking gross. I'm sorry, guys.
Groovy, baby.
Oh my. Did you hear that? Yeah, but you did it. Wow. Handheld on this one.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What? What the fuck is going on, everybody?
We're over here tapping in with KWJT, Puget Sound from Space. I'm over here with Corey, and you're tapping in with Tavares.
Hey, whole lot of gang shit. You know what's going on over here in this corner. You feel me? Big Doty, Big Smoke. We're here another week with the Groovy Tapes, KWJT. We're here with Corey, Solana, and our friend Honey pulled up, also known as Mama Sambusa Kitchen.
Come on. Welcome.
Applause for that.
You guys have like the system that goes.
Yeah. If you were wearing the headphones, you would hear it, but it's good. I'm gonna slight you. You know, you could do whatever you want. I'm still gonna slight you.
Do I take
You
it
do
off?
your. No, you don't have to take it off. You just.
This brand
We're
looks
not
like
doing
they need some
side.
niggas to endorse them.
I know. So you do your
Where's the right
own
one?
Mama Sambusa deal.
I'm not, 'cause
The
I'm taking this
podcast
shit
is
in.
not good for it.
I don't want to be in this deal.
But they're sipping good smoothies, you know, just
Listen, I'm
they're
coming
chilling.
in that. Count your days, because I've already figured out what you niggas put in this. Agave, yup, I'm coming for you. I already bought agave.
You hear it. You fucking hear it. I'm so happy to have you on the show today. Thank you for stopping by. It's beautiful to see, you know, one of the homies out there, you know, grinding, you know, day in, day out, really feeding a community.
Facts.
So we just want to give you your congratulations just because that's amazing. So much love. Everybody leave a fucking heart and fucking subscribe if you're watching right now.
Come on.
This is another week and hey, we do it for you guys. You guys wouldn't know if it wasn't for the top-notch journalism from the Groovy Tapes and KWJT.
Bro,
So,
we're top-notch journalists.
hey,
You heard it
we're
here first.
we're all of it,
Fuck.
all of the above.
We're
'cause
coming for you, Seattle Times, punk ass
Coming for
bitch.
KXP?
I don't know.
No?
Everybody, King
KXP,
5,
what's
any
up?
local news,
Coming for your
Q13
They're all
Fox,
ass.
local,
Ass.
on
They're all
Talk about
butt.
shit.
Oh,
They
You
don't
guys talk
shit.
about nothing. So
Oh,
on Ethan
shit.
Ballard, there's a new. We don't give a fuck.
All right.
Okay, talk
Facts.
about what's going on in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You guys are where it's at. Here.
Man, we appreciate that. Like that's real love.
I love you guys
Man.
so much. We've been friends for
a decade at least.
definitely.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, just about a decade.
It's been quite some time, man.
I'm thinking 2012.
Facts.
Probably even
Almost
2000.
nah.
2010. I did. Can we talk about drugs on here? Yeah, sure.
You can do whatever you want.
I did shrooms with Solana. She's in the back of the house. Okay,
Facts.
when I tell you, sis, and I'm just sitting here like looking at her for like 20 minutes because she looked like a fucking pixie, bro. Like this bomb ass, nimsicle ass. I don't even know if that's the word. I was just, Solana, you look so pretty. Like every 2 minutes, and like we were eating Cheez-Its and we were eating like. I was just like, you look so pretty. And then there was a fucking purple kaleidoscope in the sky. And I was like, I'm going to just look at the sky. And then at one point, these niggas caught me rolling in the grass. I was like, ha, ha, ha. Like, it was.
So,
But I just. Video of you, actually. Send that my way. I definitely just remember you looking like she looked like these Instagram filters before they even came out. Like, you set the. Like, bro, she just looked like a fucking. It was too trippy. I was like, oh my God, I can't do drugs anymore. Because the next day when you come off that shit, like the real world hits you and you're like, damn, this shit's ugly as fuck.
facts.
Like your serotonin levels and your dopamine's so fucked. You're just like, I'm not happy anymore. You know what I mean? You're like, I gotta do it again.
I think that's like a product also of like those like psychedelics really taking you to that like next level of like higher thinking, you know, and accessing the different parts of your brains just by, you know, consuming shrooms and all that. And like, I really don't I really don't know why, but every time I do a trip and I take the opportunity to
I wasn't trying
like
to
reach
silence
that.
you, brother.
No, you're fine. To reach that, it's like I'm not trying to sound cheesy or nothing, but like it's like being reborn. It's
No fact.
it's the craziest experience.
I'm Muslim, so you know what I'm saying? I got the babushka on, you know what I mean? So I can't, but like, yes, it's like you've just tapped into a whole nother realm of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I don't know. There's so many different pros and cons. Like, there's so many different pros, but then the cons, like, I'll have like 600 photos of just a blank wall because I'm geeking and I'm like, my wall is beautiful. And then the next day you just see white walls. And you're like, but what the fuck is going on? You know what? I just really wish you could just capture whatever the fuck you're seeing.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, post that shit on the gram. Like, that shit would be epic, but you can't. You know what I mean? Nobody sees what the fuck's in your mind.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen tripping?
Bro, the craziest thing, I'm not going to say any names. I used to be friends with this person, and they made me go home shroomed out. And I was like, you're cut, bro. Like, that's
fucked up.
Yeah, so I remember, I don't know if this was real or what, but I just remember seeing a tribe of raccoons. Like, I was in the car, I saw like 80 raccoons. And I'm like, my nigga, I might just have to sleep in the Durango tonight because it's hot. Like,
It's
not
over.
out here. So, and then I just remember the raccoons like threw a bang, like they really banged on me, and then just like walked off. And I was like, this really just happened? So I slept in my fucking, bro. I remember my mom came down the next morning and just saw me just slumped out in the car, like just slumped. I think that's that's probably the craziest. On acid, the trees were moving like in sync with my breathing.
Ooh,
you know what I
I
mean?
love
so
that.
I was like, I run this shit. Like you know what I mean? Mother Nature.
Total
that's
vibe.
Me, nigga.
That's
But
a vibe.
It was a vibe. Like every time I was breathing, like it was, and then after
Trees
a
are
while,
dancing and shit.
You know, to your beat though.
I was running shit.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
that's
On
a
my
real
page.
special connection when you like on acid and you like look up at the trees and they're swaying where you're swaying and you're just like, yeah, this is a vibe, mother. Yeah, I'm really synced up.
I've never had a bad trip, which is like I'm very proud to say.
Oh,
Like,
me too.
I always go into it with like a positive. You know what I mean? People, you don't know. I used to be a bitch. Do you remember when we did shrooms at mom's house and we were in the shed and I guess some bitches pulled up. I don't know if they were for Tavares. Somebody brought bitches and I was shroomed out and I didn't know these hoes. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
I
guys
remember
that.
I was like, yeah, bro.
Yes.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, sis. I'm shroomed out. She's like, hi. I was like, no.
No.
I was like, no. I was just like,
Why are you here?
who
Who
I'm
are you
good
here?
off this.
I was like, it was, bro. I was like, they just looked like gremlins, and I was just tripping. But not even. They're very beautiful women, but at that, in the tripping stage, I was just
Yeah, on a
Bitches
psychedelic,
look like-
anything is
Who
possible.
are you bitches? You bitches are ops. I
Like-
see. You know what I mean?
I've literally never seen you before in my
You're just
life,
like, I
and you're
just-
here during my trip.
And I'm like, oh no. I was like, gonna go in the corner like this. Like, I don't know these people. I'm not. You know what I mean? But 420s at your crib. I still have a photo. We spelled out the best 420s I've ever had in my life. We're at this guy's house. We spelled out 420 in blunts. Do you remember?
Yes.
This is-
Legendary
this is
smoke
before
sessions.
Backwoods. This is before everybody.
This is
Hi, Pupsy.
256 blunts.
Somali,
Hey.
Somali.
Buddy,
Come on, get down.
He knows a bad bitch.
Hey,
when he
get-
sees one.
buddy.
We're vibing.
Do you? Alright, fine.
My cats might square up with me. Sit down, enjoy the show, boo boo. I'm like not scared of that. Look,
This is gonna be so much fucking fun. Oh shit! All right, hold on. Yes, I remember. We smoked like 200 blunts that day.
yeah,
Cause
good.
fuck my lungs. Man.
Yeah, good amount. I remember rolling up hours before that.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Honey before she like hopped us all the way to this 420. What was the
Oh,
Weirdest shit you've ever seen
I'm
off.
bad at
No, you're good money. I was,
nicotine. Where am
you know, it's on your knee. What's the weirdest shit you've ever seen?
I honestly think it was I don't know if it was the same time, but it was a different time. Another story at the shed, hanging out with homegirls and being tripped out. But old girl, she
oh, we're doing names.
I don't. The time that you turned into a devil?
yeah.
Somebody told you
No.
you look like
Yeah.
a devil?
No,
No.
Tavares turned into the devil. I was
At
doing
the same time,
I was
and
doing.
then I looked at this girl and her like face was shrinking. It was crazy.
It's crazy. Her head was turning big as fuck for me. So there was So there's this one time we were doing acid in the shed. It was me, Tavares, some other guy, another girl, and we were just doing acid.
See you later.
And we're vibing, and this guy, I forget what fucking song we're listening to. It was 21 Savage. That's all I remember. And Tavares is just going hard, like just vibing out hard. And I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. You're freaking me out. He looks at me and fucking smiles and goes and starts going harder. I was like, bro, chill the fuck out. Your eyes are turning black. You're turning into a devil. He laughs and goes, bro, chill out. You're high as fuck. It just like looks away from me and just like goes, fuck you, and just turns around and then looks at her and goes, holy shit.
Yeah. Honestly, that was a really funny experience because
Fuck.
honestly, man, sorry, mom. That's not funny experience because that's the same day we walked out and mom was like, "What the fuck are you two doing in the lawn?"
Oh, we were tripping.
Me and
Peeking in
you.
the lawn?
Yeah, we were still off
In the front lawn?
It was in the it was on our come down.
I got
and
cursed out.
Yeah, and she was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Who the fuck are these people?
Like, and
Why
it
is
was
this bitch
Madam, who
screaming?
the fuck are you?
She started
No.
screaming.
yeah, get these high ass bitches out the house.
And then we looked at the bro that they came with because he had supplied the acid that day, and we were like, hey, you and these bitches that you brought gotta go.
Yeah, sorry,
Everybody's
buddy.
high, just leave.
Nah, not everybody is hot. You and the bitches you brought, you gotta go.
I'm tweaking out on
Yeah,
the
no,
front lawn.
tweak. So at one of the points, she forgets she had done acid, and she starts kind of starts freaking out, but like not really freaking out. She keeps asking like every 5 minutes, "What's going on?" I was like,
Bitch, what's going on in
we
your
did,
head?
I was like, we did acid.
Yeah,
And
we've been kicking
Yeah,
it.
we're kicking. Like this is like an hour, 2 hours
Like
in.
you came consciously knowing that everything was happening, you know? Like, oh, we're linking up with the homies to do acid. Do you want to come? Type shit. And then she was like, yeah, let me come do
This
acid
is
with you
a
guys.
personal opinion.
Heavy.
I don't think people who are like not already tapped into themselves, also tapped into their brain, should be doing
facts.
like, if you don't know yourself, like we're at the age, right? We're like 20 something. Nobody really, in a sense, knows themselves. But like,
You do
should
acid like that,
bro. You should fucking know yourself. And then I remember one time I did acid, and this bitch had the audacity to play G Herbo. I'm rolling, and this was at the peak of the trip, and I'm just in the car like that Mr. Krabs meme. I'm just like fucking losing my shit.
Yeah.
Bass when that beat fucking hits. The song, and bro, we were listening to Bryson Tiller, and at one point, this is my first time popping a tab. He was like, "Don't play with her, don't be this." I was like, bro, turn that shit the fuck off. This is not the same song we were just listening to 6 minutes before. Like, no. I don't know. I personally have to take like a whole day where I'm just like popping vitamin D's like it's fucking nothing because my brain is fried.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even hold an intellectual conversation. Like, these days, I can't. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I haven't done
shrooms or any psychedelics in a long time.
I did it about 6 months ago. 6 months ago
I'm like
with
3
the
years
bro.
out.
Damn.
No, like 3 years. I haven't been wavy in like 3 years. I've just been on some like.
For me, hallucinogenics is something you need when you need it, and like it takes you to a point where you're like, everything makes sense. And if everything's already making sense in your life, it's like it's one of those things that it's like it takes the fun out of it, I guess.
Right. I just thought about it, bro. One time I did it was acid with this Asian bitch. We're at her apartment, and I just remember sis, like, out of nowhere was like, I want to fly. Right? And mind you, she's like a exchange student. She's like a fob, bro. Like, no disrespect to my fob.
Oh my goodness.
Fob, you know what I'm saying? But like, she's like a fob, and she's like, honey, I want to fly. And I was like, no. And she's on the we're on the 4th floor, bro. And her, like, it's just straight pavement. Like, the apartment was across the street from, like, fucking Urban Outfitters. So she would have just really smacked pavement, bro. And she was like, I want to fly. And I just remember she was so geeked. Trans, and then out of nowhere, I want to fly, and I was like, what the fuck? And I had to pull this bitch off the balcony and like lay on her, and then she tried to kiss me, and I was like, baby girl, this isn't that vibe. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
No.
I just don't want you to die because I know your Asian parents are probably gonna put me in fucking prison.
Girl, this is not that vibe.
Bro, I just ashed on myself.
Damn. Just wipe it. It's okay. I'll vacuum after.
I don't know. Sis was trying to fly, but that motherfucker, she thought she was a bird. She's a bird for that one. But she really thought, man, I was like, baby girl, you're a toucan. You cannot fly. Like, you just enjoy this. I was like, nah, I don't even know what bird doesn't fly. Next subject, man.
Penguins.
Penguins.
Again,
baby.
ostriches.
Okay, smart man.
Peacocks.
Nah,
Peacocks can get some flight, but
Peacocks are filthy.
yeah.
chickens.
Chickens,
Turkeys
definitely. That's true.
Turkeys can't fly.
Nah, girl, nah. I don't know. I don't know much about turkey.
Low flight.
What the
talk about
fuck? Who the
turkeys for a
fuck are
second?
you?
Turkeys are overrated.
Oh, facts.
Shout out Animal Planet.
Unless it's like sliced turkey.
Turkey sandwiches, pepper turkey.
That's
busted.
it. That's it.
Thanksgiving
Honey
turkey.
glazed turkey.
Not
No.
it. Overrated.
PCC is still pushing. What is it? December 12th, bro. And they're still pushing Thanksgiving like platters for like.
Come
25.
on, you gotta jug them off. We made too many.
That bird is.
We thought niggas was
my
eating
favorite
together
bird.
this year. It's not happening.
Yeah. Can we talk about how the start of your food journey happened?
Yes. So,
Like when did you start cooking and had an interest in that?
okay, it's kind of weird because I basically like Mama Sambusa has been around since 2002.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so my mom, her food spot used to be called Taste of African Cuisine or some off shit. And she used to own, I remember being like 5 or 6, and we used to own like this food truck, like an actual big ass food truck. And it was like she had connected she did some filthy shit. And one side was like basically she converted into like a mobile home situation. So my sister and I, my brother wasn't born yet, we had beds. So it was like a little pull out situation. And so we would sleep, but when she would get busy, I'd come bag up orders with her. And it was outside of a strip club in Columbus, Ohio. And in like Westerfield, I think.
Oh, you're from Cleveland?
No, Columbus, nigga. Did you not catch that one? I keep ashing on myself.
You're from
Whatever.
Cleveland. That's
so,
good.
Just take the blunt.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So basically, she used to like make deliveries in the back room to the strippers, right, while they were getting ready or whatever, and they would call her mama. But we were always selling sambusas. There was no we. This was just sis. You know what I mean? My mom was just thugging it out by herself. I was like a kid. So she basically would deliver, and they would call her mama. And then the girls would come with tricks, you know what I'm saying? And they would buy all the food and whatever, and they would like, Mama Sambusa. So this one guy called her Mama Sambusa. She was like, what? And he was like, you're Mama Sambusa. And she was like, why? And he was like, you're a mama, and you're out here pushing sambusas. Like, duh. You know what I mean? So she was like, cool. She didn't say anything because we didn't want to break dude off on the name. But the next day, she went and changed the name to everything. So
Fire.
it became Mama Sambusa. So then she ran with that shit, painted like this whole like silhouette of herself. But I just remember that's where the name came from, right? So my mom is Mama Sambusa till forever. But basically, I was like 5 or 6 making sauce. Like it was just ketchup and mayo, my nigga. Like I didn't fuck fry sauce. Like that's honey sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like a toddler fucking making this shit. So then from there, she started selling it, and then I had like grew up, you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't really like tapped in with the restaurant in terms of cooking and stuff. You guys know I was in foster care, so like I lived in multiple different homes, and I never like it was when I cooked, it was just like I have to cook for myself. Like nobody's gonna cook for me. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like there was no plating, there was no finesse. It was just like I'm hungry, I'm gonna cook. And so a lot of the other girls, you know, you're living in a house with like multiple young women who come from all walks of life, and not all of them. Like one girl, she used to eat top ramen but like break it up, you know what I mean, like the hood way, and like put the packet, and that was all she would eat unless she went to school, which was super, super painful for me to hear. So anytime I cooked for her, you know what I mean? And then it became a thing where like they used to hire this chef to come and cook for us basically. And I would always just be, you know, watching him, but it was just like I didn't know like how to boil an egg or any of these things, right? And so my mom wasn't around to teach me, so I basically was just trying to, I feel like if you're ever in any situation in life, any place in life, you should be trying to soak up, you know what I mean? Like it's disposable, it's free game, take that shit, you know? And so boom, there was that. I've had hella different jobs. Like if you personally know me, you know I've had hella different jobs. I've worked at Starbucks. My first job was Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? So I was always in the food business, but it was like never. I don't know how to explain it. Like I grew up in the food business. You know what I mean? And so in terms of now, I remember I was a overnight manager at a hotel, and I've always been tapped in with the chefs. Like any place, I've been a hostess, I've been a busser, I've never been a dishwasher. I've worked in every single, you know what I mean, position in a restaurant. And so, but it was like, these are like actual restaurants, right? This isn't on no mommy shit. So basically, I just worked up from there, but I was always tapped in with the chefs, and I know good food, you know what I mean? I like to eat, I'm a foodie ass bitch. So, but when they would close, the girl who I had working, you know, like the girl who was working with me, she would get hungry because she was a lingerie football player, bro. Yeah. She's actually filthy. They're called the Seagulls or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they're filthy.
The LFL, yeah, they're dope.
Bro, hold on one second. Lingerie LFL? Yeah. Bro, she's fucking filthy. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's busting now.
So basically, she would ask me to cook, and I made like salads and avocado toast. Because you got to realize, this is a whole kitchen, and like everything's at my disposal. Yeah. We were making fucking macchiatos. We were out here really thugging it, you know what I mean? Till like 7 a.m. And then when the kitchen would come, they'd make us breakfast. Yeah. It was just little tasks, little jobs like that, you know what I mean? That taught me how to like really pump out shit at a high volume, you know? But in terms of cooking, nobody taught me to cook. Like my mom didn't teach me to cook. I'm not a chef.
You're a chef.
No, hear me out.
You run a restaurant. You design menus.
I'm a restaurant
You're a chef.
owner. I'm in the way.
You know who owns restaurants?
You're also the cook.
Hold on. You know who owns restaurants? Chefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not a chef though. Like, hear me out.
The formal.
No, chefs. You have to put some respect on chefs' names.
Yeah.
Like they go to school. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're mentally and verbally being abused on a daily basis by people who have their own issues, but they have a craft that they're teaching. So it's like knife skills. I don't fucking have that. You get what I'm saying? I'm out here really chopping.
You're
shit
not a professionally trained chef.
I'm not
You're
a chef.
You're a chef.
I'm a business owner. Like, I cook.
No, facts. But so the reason I call you a chef and you're a chef is because that's not where you aspire to stop. That's not like you're not only just trying to maintain pumping out food and just, you know, doing what you've normally done or just staying the same. You're trying to reinvent and you're becoming creative. And adding the chicken and waffle sandwich is one of those things where it's just like you are, I don't know.
I've turned into a fucking...
I'm over here. You've turned a... I'm taking over for my mom to a, all right, I'm taking what she's doing now. I'm plating better. So if you get it, you get a nice plate, you look at it and you're like, oh, this shit looks good, and it smacks. So now you're eating with your eyes and your stomach. So that's what chefs do.
Yeah.
Well, people always...
Something that the community kind of has never really had the chance to have. Like when has the neighborhood ever had like in a business like that utilizes those points in cooking, you know? Right. Good plating, like
everybody's just trying to pump out food. You know what I'm saying? And like to touch base on what like T said, like for example, and what you said, it's like really what it comes down to at the end of the day, especially in these times, there's permanent job loss, my nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm, as a person, as a business, if I'm telling somebody, yo, you need to come out your pockets $25-$30, that shit better fucking wow me. Do you get what I'm saying? People, you eat with your eyes. I don't care if it's the best fucking meal on earth. If that shit looks nasty, I'm not gonna eat it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that goes for everybody. Unless you're really, really hungry, okay, you might fuck with it, but no. I feel like first and foremost, the support has been stupid. Like, we pride ourselves on not, there's like, I don't even know how to go about it. So basically, Sambusa sell out every day, right? I could easily be making 200 of these Sambusas, but I'm not going to put that stress on my mom for $1. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get some exclusive shit. If you get it, you get it. If not, try your luck tomorrow. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people are like, you're always selling out of stuff. Okay.
That's important.
Come earlier.
Like,
make the order.
It's 3:32 a.m., baby girl. My kitchen. I'm closing my kitchen at 3:30. If I don't know you, I'm really fucking sorry. Kitchen closed. I'm right here watching Girlfriends, my nigga. My grill's still on, but kitchen's closed. It's brick outside. Kitchen's closed. Unless you're dropping $100, I'm not going outside. You know what I mean? But on top of that, in terms of the community, it's just like, if somebody comes to me and they say, yo, like, I really want to try your food. You know what I mean? On some respectful shit. Like, yo, I really want to try your food, but I'm down. I got you. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing. At the end of the day, I feel like everybody, unfortunately, doesn't have access to food. But that's something that should be, you know, like, major. Like, you need food, right? Like, that shouldn't even be said. But a lot of people are coming from all over. And I just want it to stay, like, a South End staple. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been in the city. We've been around in Seattle since 2009, right? So, but my mom she's just a hustler. She was just pumping out food. Yeah. You can take 2 Sambusas. Sambusas were $1. You could take Sambusas in a sandwich, everything, give me $5. You know what I mean? Yeah. Deals. And it was just like, if you see her type shit. But the passion and the love that she has for food, like, every time I get tired and I try to fag off and I get lazy, I'm just like, I look at her and I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Because, like, if my 52-year-old mom's really thugging it out, like, I have no excuse. You know what I mean? To be going. And so I have to go. Like, she goes so hard, it makes me feel like I'm whack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's just always on go. And I'm like, bro, you're a crackhead. Like, chill out. You know what I mean? Not to call my mom a crackhead, but sorry, mom. But, like,
she works hard.
She works extremely, extremely hard. And so we are really, I don't want, and you've probably seen it, a lot of spots, they start off foods bussin'. You get what I'm saying? It's bomb. They get the name. Everybody pulls up. You know what I mean? And then they start tapping into a whole different demographic, which is great. You know what I mean? Everybody has their targeted demographic. Yeah. But now the food's lacking salt because you're trying to cater to the white people because you think that's where the money's at. But people have to realize, I'm a business owner now. I can't say certain shit. You get what I'm saying? But, like, I'm going to fuck with my people till I DIE. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. My people till I DIE. All people are people of God, which inevitably become my people. But, like, my people are rocking with you. And my people are who put me in the position that I am. God, my mama, you know what I'm saying? My hustle, my ambition, but, like, my people. So it's like, I'm not about to cater to people who pull up every blue moon and pull up with some level of entitlement or whatever. You know what I mean? On Juneteenth, we did numbers. Who was buying food? People from the Caucasus Mountains were buying food. Do you get what I'm saying? Caucasian people were pulling up and buying food because of the guilt or whatever the circumstance might be. I was paid. You know what I mean? But, like, now, more than ever, you're seeing all of these little holes in the wall doing amazing. You know what I mean? People who weren't really looked at. Like, businesses have been around for years, you know what I mean? But they were so tucked off, if you know type shit. Yeah. And they weren't. Now they're really popping off, you know what I mean? Because they're still, the reason why they are still doing well is because they were so small and they were popping out quality. Yeah. So niggas know when I pull up, I'm getting fire food. You know what I mean? Every time. Even if it's busy. I tell people an hour and 20 minute wait.
I know. I've stood outside for an hour and 20 minutes. No, it's good money.
But
it's worth the wait. You're like, first of all, you've taken over late night food. There's nowhere in Seattle that you can get food from from fucking midnight to 4 a.m. That's bussing. That you're gonna go like
worth that dollar.
Ooh,
Like
this
every fucking dollar you spend is worth it.
it's really bust down. I was about to say bust down, Daniel.
Bust Daniels, you feel me?
But it's one of those special things where I was like, because I didn't know when I pulled up the first time. I didn't like Solana had said, "Yo, that's Honey Spot," and I was like, all right, like like that's dope. But then I pulled up and I really got to see like you running it, and I literally smiled ear from ear because it was something special to see your friend grind and like run something, and knowing that you've been hustling for a very, very, very long time and you've always been about your money, and to see it achieve to something that's like yours, that you can like pull up and get to know Honey, but also know like she'll like bang it on you if you curse her out. Like if you answer the phone and you either don't know what you want or you're disrespectful, she'll bang it on you. So it's I love the authenticity of,
she should.
but like I love that. I love that you're making something of your own in the town, and you're really carving that like your lane out.
I love where it's at too.
Literally.
Me too.
I literally
You're
love
South
it.
End baby though, so like you know what I'm saying, South End Siva and this motherfucker. So you're really like, you know what I mean, like 5 minutes away. Like, you know
Oh my
I mean?
gosh.
That is like your territory. Do you get what I'm saying? Like your family like grew up in that area, and like I personally, like people are always like, come to the CD, come to the CD, come to the
No,
CD.
drive.
And like I love you guys on like some like I love you guys, like I love you guys, and I'm so proud to have like be on this, and I'm so proud of you guys, and like this is fucking cool. And fuck Joe Rogan, because like this shit's really where it's at. You get what I'm saying? But like this is fire, and I'm here for it. And it's weird. A lot of I don't talk about like if you pull up and you see me there, then you know. You know what I'm saying? It's not in my bio. If you're smart, you'll see like the only person that we follow is me. You know, vice versa. But like I want to keep it like as quiet as possible because it's, for example, let's talk about like big corporations. You get what I'm saying? The fucking owner of Hyatt and like Marriott, and like they don't fucking have owner of blah 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 in their bio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to touch like on the same tip, this is your brand.
Yeah.
I walk around in fucking Mama Sambusa hoodies all day. You know what I'm saying? I'll go on a date. I got a bae. Hi, bae. I'll go on a date, you know what I'm saying, in a Mama Sambusa hoodie. I don't give a fuck. This is my brand. Do you know what I mean? Rock that shit. This is your life. This is your legacy. This is what you fucking worked hard for. Like, that's your shit, you know? But I also, on a different tip, I didn't know, like, if I posted, owner of Mama Sambusa, I'm never going to put it in my bio. That's just that. But, like, I didn't know if I put it in my bio, if, like, people would, you know what I mean? It's just, like, I'm very private. And, like, people will come up to me like, oh, like, I didn't know you own this business. And I'm just like, who the fuck told you? You know what I mean? So I just be like, oh, okay. People like, you work here? I'm like, yep. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now that my mom, like, I was always on some corporate America shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made a lot of money doing interior design and leasing apartments and shit like that. Like, I jumped straight into corporate America, you know what I mean? And so I was really ducked off, and I was making a shit ton of money at a young age, and I was going to buy a car. Okay, I was about to buy a whip. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have this car. Flex, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my mom was like, honey, listen to me. A car? No, nothing, you know? You break down tomorrow, you're not shit. Buy me this. And I was like, what? And so at the time, we were in Burien. We've had 5 like brick and mortars, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't tapped in to like, part of me is like, damn, I wish I was really on this shit like years ago. But then I also have to like realize like I was young, and as children, like a lot of people, when you know, grow up in refugee homes or like single mothers or your first generations, you don't have the luxury to like really just be a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you've seen your parents like hustling and bustling, so you have to like, you know what I mean? Try to be on the same tip as them, and that's not really, you don't get to live your youth, right? And enjoy your youth. And so, but if I was on this shit a couple years ago, my nigga, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? It's not, so long story short, we bought this cart, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm not about to be on the block cooking food with you, sis. That's dead. You know what I mean? Like, like, you know what I mean? Because you have to realize in school, I feel like the education system has fucked us. You know what I mean? Because they make it seem like you're not shit unless you're a doctor or a lawyer. Or, you know what I mean? They fucking shun and talk down on small business owners because they think they're fucking lunatics until nobody will ever see your vision until you make it a reality.
Facts.
That's just facts. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fucking fact.
Whatever it is.
Hold on.
Is there a clap? I don't.
Yeah, sloughing again.
That's a fucking fact.
That's
No, literally.
free gem for you.
Nobody. Yeah, your dog's all up on my ass. He knows. He knows. Yeah. Basically, yeah, fam. So it's weird because like I want to keep it this small little thing.
Nah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
it's this. You're too good at what. So
It's the hottest gym.
it really is, and it's gonna come to
For
once the
nightlife
world
eats.
open. Like once the world is open and like shit's
I'm
back
fucked.
cracking,
I'm fucked.
you're fucked. Like
fucked.
if the vaccine
It's-
is popping by the summer.
Are you taking the vaccine? Pause.
Hold on. That's whoa. If the
You niggas
vaccine
know
is
me though. I am on like 17 different subjects at once, so this
hold on,
is like hard for me.
if the vaccine's back cracking, you're on pace to like be one of the best restaurants in Seattle. Am I taking the vaccine? I don't know. I gotta see a bunch of people take it first. I'm not taking it, but like I gotta see it like get cracked. Just because I
Shit,
see
these motherfuckers in Washington are supposed to be the ones who made it. So.
hold on, Germans made it. So I might take
Oh.
it because it's not American made. But I got just because they keep giving it to niggas that are about to die. I gotta see it work. So let me check back with the nurses and the doctors. You know, I gotta see if any like you know how the nurses were going crazy in the backlit offices where they were like, shit's fucked up, like
Losing
corona.
it on TikTok.
You know, I'm waiting for somebody to go masked up and be like, shit's fucked.
Right.
It works or it doesn't work.
Red alert.
So I hope it works and I'll take it if it works. But if it's like still in this iffy category, we'll see. You know, I'm coronavirus is real. Wear your mask, sanitize.
Are you,
But
are you,
I don't know, bro.
Are you taking it?
Man, I feel like, just being in the country and all that, I'm obligated to take it and believe in the system
Our
What?
that democracy handed us.
Whoa.
And being a citizen of America.
What the fuck? Hold
This nigga said for my country.
No, you're a right winger. Let me find out. Like my co-host.
Wait, believing in the vaccine makes me a right winger?
No. I was about to say like, I was literally just making a joke because you said my patriarch. You started saying patriarchy shit. That's what the
Patriotic.
That's what the right wingers be getting on when they tell you something that they're about to lie to you about.
No, I have my skepticism, but shoot, I want to take the vaccine.
I'm trying to go like whatever gets me to going back to kick it. Like that's all I'm trying to go. I don't even go to concerts, but I'm trying to go to concerts. I'm trying to go out.
Humanity deserves a chance at normalness. Once again,
Nah, we need to keep these fucking niggas outing themselves because they going crazy. You notice how you haven't seen that many crazy rallies with ethnic people leading them. You know, we chilling.
Always.
Because
we're not the issue.
No, not that we're not in the issues. We've been on lockdown just as long, but we in the cut, like, we doing other shit.
No resources.
With no resources. We're doing a bunch of other shit.
Still living in the same food deserts that they put us in.
If anything, we donating more. We out here
exactly supporting way more.
So I just think it's crazy that like in this time that we've saw like who's really not built for a lockdown. It's crazy.
It's bad when fucking doctors are out here on TikTok just.
Niggas was
living
dying.
life.
Really bored.
No.
It's just what's crazy.
I think that it's at a point where they're just like so sad about the results.
Shout out to you guys though.
Shout out the leading medical professionals
Come
on.
that have been working on the front lines.
Come on.
You're the one.
Come on.
I was giving them 50% off.
Ooh.
I was giving,
That's fire.
I was giving all Harborview employees, like all like medical, like the AMR people.
Ooh.
All
See
the,
what the food industry
the
does.
people,
Come on.
we were giving, so like this year we were doing catering, right? We had a lot of catering orders for like Amazon and shit like that. That shit got scratched immediately. COVID, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, cool, no worries. We're gonna thug it out. Mind you, we're Muslim, obviously, 100% Muslim-owned, woman-owned. Period. Yeah. We didn't get any sound effects. Yes. Yeah, we didn't get any funding. You know what I'm saying? And so that shit was like these grants and stuff. That's all we can really get because we don't do interest.
That's fucking bullshit.
Bullshit. It's like a
The
Willy
fuck?
Wonka golden ticket type shit.
Like-
9,000 motherfuckers applied. Only 250 got 10 bands, right? So we didn't get anything the first round. We didn't get anything from Facebook. We were just, this is just funding
That's
off
sick.
of corporate America funds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The last little chicken that I saved. And so it was a big, big risk. It's every day is a risk, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's crazy because now you got, I don't even know, you guys. Like, I'd be so fucking like, you know what I mean? I have like 40 million things going on at once, but the demographic is stupid. I have doctors. I got rich white bitches coming from Montlake and fucking Porsche talking about, I want a spicy chicken salad because I'm on keto. And my mom's like, what is keto? Sit down, 25 minutes. You know what I mean? And so, like, you have police officers coming. You have, hustlers. You got sex workers. Shout out to my sex workers. You got everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's different. Like, but then at the same time,
That's kind of beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
That's a
and
sign.
I'm not denying it, but it's like, like people pulling up. People are pulling up from like Tumwater.
Damn,
Where
that's
the
hella
fuck is Tumwater? Like, I
North,
know
north.
that there's bro, Black
That's,
Diamond, Covington.
Enum
people-
Club.
Black Diamond.
I used to live in a group home in Black Diamond. That shit's further.
Yes.
You're next to cows, and trees, my nigga. Like,
Yes.
there's nothing there. So,
Good water.
Good water.
Good, amazing water.
Good water out
Good
there.
water. You know they shot the Wrong Turn. What is that movie called? Right Turn, Wrong Left, Wrong. You know
Wrong turn.
Yeah, they shot it on a back road in Black Diamond.
I'm not surprised because most
The car is still there.
movie like the wooded areas
Is in Seattle.
always Pacific Northwest
Come on.
inspired.
Have you seen all these Netflix shows having like these cheesy as fuck? Like all the Netflix movies, like the Marlon Brothers, the Wayne Brothers or whatever. They're like Seattle, and that shit pisses me the fuck off because like nigga, you showed the skyline for 12 seconds and you're like, it's Seattle. This is not Seattle. This
I'm
is
really
Portland
waiting
or
for
LA.
I'm really waiting for them to be like in the district or something or like
If
or like
you're
in
gonna
the
really
hood
say
or
it's
something.
right, you're
Seattle, Rainier Beach or like Central District
never
or
see
like oh we're in Ballard like I don't know or
I'll
like
never see it.
Bellevue, right? Either we'll never see it, or it'll take some time for like people from Washington to start being more and more tapped in with the directing and being in those positions where they can make those calls.
Shout out to my nigga Jaime, bro.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, facts.
Shout out to my nigga
Facts.
Jaime.
We just had a great photo shoot this
Yeah, we
past
just had a
weekend
great photo shoot.
Shout out to him.
with him and Wong.
Shout out to both of them.
Shout out to both of them.
Wong.
Much
Shout out
love.
to everybody.
Wong,
Yeah.
Doing shit.
Wong's a great.
Who's Wong?
Wong's a great.
Yeah,
photographer.
who's Wong? Literally.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know your instinct.
Yeah.
I know you right.
Hella fun, hella dope.
Yes, very. Hold on.
Yes. I just, what's crazy
What?
is in terms of like, and I don't want to come across, everybody has their personal opinions. You get what I'm saying? This is just my shit, right? I don't want to hear excuses. I don't give a fuck. In terms of a pandemic, it's like, yes, but like you've been sitting in your crib, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
for months. A lot of people are going through hella shit right now, right?
Right.
And this is fucking with people's mental.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Like this is you could be the strongest motherfucker in the herd. Like this is really gonna take a toll on you. You get what I'm saying? You're not able to rock with your people. You're not able to. This is taking a toll on everyone's morale. Granted,
Facts.
but like, I have people who they message me and they're like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this." First and foremost, if I love you and you have a special place in my heart, I will tell you anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know me, like I'm an open book ass motherfucker, right? But you have to put some, like, you have to apply yourself. You get what I'm saying? If you want anything in life, you're gonna do research on it.
Facts.
And I feel like right now, there's no resources for us. Don't get that shit twisted. We're not getting any money. I'm not even talking about myself personally. I'm talking about us as a community. We're not getting any money. Motherfuckers who are rich are making more money off of us. And on top of that, they're not paying taxes. They're not contributing to the community. They're fucking over the community. And we're still here at the bottom. You get what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. That shit runs. It's a lot. It's toxic.
Yeah.
But going back to my previous statement, you can really make some shit shake if you want to make some shit shake. Like,
Facts.
if your heart is in the right place, even if it's so small, I got homies who are selling plates. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people are. Sorry, I sat on your dog. My bad. A lot of homies are selling plates. A lot of people are, you know what I mean, doing graphic design. Shout out to my homie Juan. He's really filthy. You know, like, people are doing podcasts. My other homie's doing a podcast. If you're a creative motherfucker, you're gonna come up with some shit.
Very, very true.
Like, you know what I mean?
Is this the time to shine for those people?
Yeah. Cause it's a void.
We were better. But were those type of people better adapted to a situation like the pandemic?
I wouldn't say better adapted because usually creatives are tend to be emotional people. Create is a very emotional state. So I wouldn't say better equipped, but there's a void of creativeness. Like TV, like there's no real good TV shows coming out. Like they just started figuring out how to film again. Like they just started figuring out, and we've been almost like a year in.
A year in,
definitely a year in.
Yeah, no. So I'm just thinking like if you've had a year of pause, and you have not learned a talent or like a new trick, like put into your hobbies or just your passion or anything like that. Like it's to me, it's like one of those things where I'm just like like you're built for the.
You're built different.
You know, you're built for the worker. Like it's and I understand the element of everything being stressful, uncertain, not seeing your family. But every legend and everybody you look up to and anybody who's ever been formed over the last 140 years have been put under pressure. You know, like Alexander the Great, just random fact, had his whole family fucking slaughtered. You know, had to forge it off his own muscle, go, you know, do what he had to do. But just like a random, like, diamonds are built under pressure. If you want whatever you're chasing, whatever that goal is, whatever that like peace and paradise and whatever your life is, this was the perfect time to get on it, at least get it started, or at least like just start it. Just the world was on pause.
It doesn't have literally the world is on pause. Do you get what I'm saying? And so my heart goes out to anyone who's lost anyone during these times. You get what I'm saying? COVID is 100% real. Wear your motherfucking mask.
Facts.
So I don't have to keep going through what the fuck. People don't have to go through what we're going through. Do you get what I'm saying? And on top of that, I don't know about you guys, but like nowadays, like my brain, like when I'm watching television shows, I was like, why are they so close to each other? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, why aren't they 6 feet away from each other? Why don't they have a mask? And then I'm like, wow, the world, like, you know, I believe this generation, like, my brain, the way it goes is you can either be a victim or you can be victorious. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't share that same view, and I'm very sympathetic. You know, I'm very empathetic. All of that, I care for people, but at the same time, it's like everybody goes through shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you gonna sit there and dwell on it? Or are you really gonna boss the fuck up and make some shit shake? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your story is only as good as what you've gone through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know what I mean? But we've been in a pandemic and we only got a $1,200 check. Can we talk about that real quick?
That's crazy.
That shit is disgusting. Like, I definitely
that is very disgusting.
Right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like,
He helped buy this light though.
Well,
that light you see up above us. That was that nigga. That was that $1,200.
No, fuck him.
No, I'm just saying that. That's what that
Shout out to the
$1,200.
light though.
You know,
good.
it's busting.
Oh, bro.
Look at me figuring.
that
it
is
out.
sickening. Like honestly,
You know, most countries have been getting paid since March.
yeah,
Stupid money.
yeah,
They're making what some people are down south are making in a
Sus-
fucking year.
yeah, sustained.
9. I saw somewhere, bro. Shout out to Europe. Can we just talk about it?
America
Not
is-
shout out to certain places in Europe because France they got Muslims fucked up. You
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm saying?
do.
That's
They
They
got
really
Muslims
do.
fucked up, and I'm not
They really
fucking
do.
with
That's
France.
really
And I really wanted
crazy.
to take a trip to Paris, but they're not getting my bread.
No, I always want to. I don't think the French they don't fuck with Americans.
I'm
and
still
I,
fucking with croissants, but I'm not fucking
Nah.
with the French.
They don't let niggas
They're
salt their
weird.
food. It's really. I know a bunch of people who love the French people, and it makes me look at them differently.
It's just like all you
Ooh,
have is an accent. That's
No,
the
you
only-
niggas are just no. My
Like-
thing about French people are like they think they're above us. They're snooty niggas like we are. Like they don't like shit because they don't like shit and they don't have a reason to it. Like they don't like when people speak bad French.
yeah.
You know they'll make.
They're just
fun of you
another
and talk
white
shit.
colonial power.
No,
you know?
but like they're like they're like the white elitists, but they're really white trash on the low. Fuck you, France. You know, if you were a friend of us, like, you know, we might have cut some France ties, but fuck you guys out there.
Bro, I honestly don't fuck with France right now. It's just crazy. Like I try to stay. I
I
feel
know
like
no French people.
no. I know niggas.
Yeah,
who
they're
speak
super
French.
racist to the refugees and
Facts.
and like the places they went to go and colonize and like
Bro, France.
they fucked up Haiti. Like
Facts.
Bro,
Fuck
Haiti.
you.
Like
Fucked Haiti.
they fucked Haiti.
Fuck the Clintons too.
Okay, we just all right. Fuck them.
Look, they took all of Haiti.
Sorry, that was like man, we unraveled a lot of like
Yeah, no.
Fuck all of them.
crazy shit that
They
the French
literally
have
took all of
done.
Haiti's
Dude, you guys are just like Americans. Don't act like you're
Fucking people.
you're that golden shit.
No,
You're that golden.
Fuck France, nigga. Fuck croissants.
But shout out Bavette.
No, they're fire. But fuck them because the French people made them layers. Fuck you, niggas.
You know what's crazy? And see, my perspective, I
Flaky
really
layers, punk
tap
ass niggas.
into like, I see from both sides. Imagine if someone was to, like one group, right? It's not even the French. French people are stuck up. Everything you said, yes, but like, there are people who are really solid all over the world. There are
Facts.
people who are in power who are disgusting as fuck, and that shit stems down from
Facts.
them 8 times out of 10. You know what I mean? Some people are really just nasty. You know what I mean? And people come to us with their white privilege all the time, and I'm like, take your $20 back. Like, no. At the end of the day, this shit is like, we are Africans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one woman, I remember one time, bro. This white girl called us. She put in an Uber Eats order, right? Megan, fuck you, Megan. Basically,
Yeah,
Facts. Facts.
Fuck you, Megan.
It's still fuck
what
you,
the
Megan.
fuck?
Facts.
Megan basically
Uber Eats
called
order.
us, okay?
Facts.
Placed the Uber Eats order. In her Uber Eats order, she wrote, add tomatoes to my fettuccine. Weird. To each their own. I've never heard of no shit like that, though. I get broccoli, spinach requests all the time. You know what I'm saying? But, like, never tomatoes. So I'm like, all this can be
Dried
done.
tomatoes.
No.
Not sun-dried tomatoes. That
Slimes.
hits tomatoes.
Slimies.
Nigga, grape tomatoes.
Ew.
Slimy.
We don't use Roma tomatoes. I don't like actual I don't like we use grape tomatoes for all of our tomatoes. But basically, long story short, she's not sis, fuck that bitch. She wanted tomatoes added to her fettuccine and extra sauce. All of this can be done at an upcharge, right?
Easy.
So she wanted extra tomatoes on like 2 different dishes. So I called her and I said, "Hi Megan, I see your notes. Hi Megan, I see your notes. And I just wanted to check and let you know that there will be an upcharge of $5." And she was like, "Can you do it for 3?"
Huh?
And I said, "Yeah, Megan, 3 orders? Yeah, I can do 3 orders." She's like, "No, $3." I was like, "I'm not quite sure why you think it's acceptable to haggle with us, but like I said, the price is $5." She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna place you on a brief hold." Mind you, this is a $60 order. Bitch, you're not gonna put me on hold. So I fucking hung up and canceled her order. Uber Eats is going to refund you within 3 to 5 business days. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, depending on your financial institution, that shit hits immediately. You know what I mean? It just reverses back. It's not even a refund. So I'm out. Do you get what I'm saying? You're talking about, can I place you on a brief hold? You're drunk. You're talking out your neck already. Talking about, well, can you do it for $3? And I'm like, no, the price is $5. She's like, well, what about $4? And I'm like, bitch.
Why don't you add another $1 to that for?
So, like, give me 99 cents, sis.
What?
You know what I mean? Basically.
100 pennies.
Right. She calls back, for all the kids who don't know, it's 100 pennies. She calls back, and she's like, she was like, why did you cancel our order? And I was like, Megan, I told you that there will be an upcharge, and you know what I mean? You didn't want to, you know what I mean? Come out your pockets $5. I was like, you didn't accept our upcharge, so I went ahead and refunded you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoy whatever meal you end up copping, right? So she basically is like, you fucking stupid nigger bitch.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I was like, Megan, I was like, you're under the influence right now, and you're making really bad choices, and I know you're hungry, but don't talk to me like that. And she's like, I want to talk to the manager. I was like, you're talking to the fucking owner, bitch. Don't talk to me like that. Like, I didn't call her a bitch, but she was like, you fucking Muslim niggers. I was like, okay, Megan, well, you're not going to get any food from these Muslim niggers, so I hope you have a wonderful evening. Don't call this number again. So she goes on Google and leaves a review, right? My thing is, like, all of this, like, people need to understand
Megan,
businesses have the right to review. Like, we can refuse service to anyone.
Exactly.
But when you have these middlemen involved, like these platforms, you get what I'm saying? These larger corporations that really don't give a fuck about us. They take 30% from us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're in it for themselves, right? And they're just taking advantage of the pandemic, like all rich white people are. And so, basically, she goes on Google and says, accepted my order, didn't want to prepare my order, something like that. Like, I could look at it. She basically didn't want to process my refund, made me wait 3 to 5 days. She was just talking on her neck, gave us a 1 star, right? So I was like, hi, Megan. I was like, I was going to be like, I apologize for the inconvenience, but fuck you, bitch. No. I said, hi, Megan. We have the rights to refuse service to anyone, especially people who think it's acceptable to call us derogatory terms. Like, I hope your employer sees
Megan.
this, and I hope, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't spaz the way Honey would spaz. You know what I mean? This is like a whole different, like, I can't really spaz on people. You know what I mean?
Facts.
When people call me, and you've experienced it,
Yeah.
and I apologize to the homie who I spazzed on. You guys have to see it from my point of view, okay? If you're a real foodie, which we all are, I'm the type of person, when I pull up to a spot, I look at the menu, and I know what I want. Do you get what I'm saying? I look at it for like 5 minutes, boom. Not everybody's like that, and I respect that. Do you get what I'm saying? But I took 4 months out of my life to curate a menu, come up with prices, compared to the people who I see as my fair market. There's no competitors, but you know what I mean? Fair market price. And boom, I've put all of the resources for you guys on the internet. Do you get what I'm saying? This isn't no fob-ass Somali shit where we're misspelling shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Punctuation's on motherfucking point. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really worked hard for this shit. And it's all available online. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're a fucking visual person, go on the Instagram, baby. You know what I mean? Or if I'm busy, people don't know. A lot of people think I have a whole fucking chef, guys. People think I have like 4 motherfuckers working in my kitchen, and it's really just me. You know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know. But when they pull up and they see that it's the same person who's taking your order, is making your order, processing the payment for your order, and then cleaning up after your order, they're more compassionate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on the phone, their perception of the business, which is, it definitely strokes my ego and makes me feel like, wow, people think I'm on a different spectrum than I am. You know, we're really just a small little spot in the hood. That's really what we are. That has quality ass fucking food. That's fire, but we're small as fuck. It's me and my mama out here, gang. You know what I mean? So people call and they're like, what's on the menu? That's typical. A lot of food trucks switch up their menu. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a restaurant operating out of a little cart. Do you get what I'm saying? In the kitchen in the back. So people don't know that. I'm like, hey, yeah, we have 30 items, T. There's 30 fucking items. I'm not about to go over 30 items with you. I'm not Cheesecake. I'm not these spots that have all these people at disposal who can take 5 minutes out their day. I can't. Because the 5 minutes I took. Also, in business, the person who's on the phone is still 50-50. Do you get what I'm saying? The person who's in front of you, they have taken time out of their day, money out of their pockets, because gas, right, or whatever form of transportation they've taken to come put money in my pockets. They're 100% committed to me. Therefore, my attention needs to be 100% on them. They're a guest. The person on the phone, you could call Wendy's in 2.2 seconds, baby. I'm still up for debate. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't need
Pizza Hut, all this other shit.
You can call anybody. At 3 a.m., maybe not. Do you get what I'm saying? But, like, I don't deal with the white privilege. I don't deal with the privilege, the entitlement. It be your own people, though. Like, the African kids, like, the young Africans, you know what I mean? Like, they're the ones who are really, like, disrespectful. Do you get what I'm saying? They be perked up. They be feeling it. You know what I mean? They be talking out their neck. And I'm just like, click. The reason why I stepped out of corporate America and the 9-to-5 life, you know what I mean, is so I don't have to stress myself and take a toll on my mental. $20 ain't gonna make me shake some ass. You know what I mean? You're rude. Then the people who say I'll pay you extra, that's mean as fuck. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not in it. I'm in it for the money. Don't get me wrong. I'd be sitting here and lying to your fucking face if I said, but no. Somebody, if I have 10 orders ahead of you, I'll pay you extra. Squeeze me in. No.
Wait to 10.
Wait, no.
You know?
You get what I'm saying? Because now what you're making it seem is just like, one, either I'm capping, or you don't take me serious as an establishment because you're like, money will buy me in. No.
Yeah.
No. I have people who are paying me money, and they're waiting, whatever the wait time might be at that moment. You know what I mean? And I'm very, shout out to everybody who waits for their food. I'm sorry. I'm getting better. It used to take me like fucking 40 minutes to pump out like 6 sandwiches. Now I'm like, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is progress, but people are mean. And so going back to your homie, when people call and they're like, are you open? I'm just like,
hello, are you serious?
no, baby. I just want to flirt with you on the phone. Hi, let me be a smooth operator real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Banged it on cue.
so I'm just like, nowadays, and it still probably could be perceived as rude. Now I'm like, how can I help you? Yes, it would take like 16 milliseconds or whatever to just say, yes, we are. But like, what the fuck, bro? Why? Go on the interweb. My nigga, it says 4 to 4. Clearly, this is my thought process, guys, and tell me if I'm fucking tripping. If you were able to somehow find my phone number, didn't you see that we were open?
No.
You know what I mean? Right or wrong?
You can assume that, but people aren't smart.
People aren't smart.
You can't. And if you're hungry, you're just like, oh shit, they're.
But
Hi, are you open? I answered the phone.
What did I say to Q or whatever his name?
Q was like, hey, are you open? And you were like, what does it look like? And then we went, oh, my bad. And then he was like, then I was like, does everybody know what they want? And he was like, no. And you banged it on us. And then I was like, all right, let me call back. Hey, honey, don't hang up on us.
Oh, was that the time you went to go grab?
Yeah, from the shoot. Yeah, banged it on us. It's good though.
Apologies.
No, it's good money.
No, yeah.
We didn't know what we
know
wanted.
how to. I mean,
No,
hey,
I literally called. Like we called. He goes, "Are you open?" She's like, "What does it look like?" And
No,
then like,
what was it? I was like, I answered the phone, right? I think I don't think I said. I don't know. They both were very, very bad. Sorry.
it was fucking funny.
Sorry.
I laughed because I was
then-
like, "She's not wrong." You
Corey
like,
calls and then he's like, honey, it's Corey. And I'm like, oh, hi. And the whole like energy change. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, my biggest pet peeve is when people call me and they don't know what they want to order.
facts.
Like, and nowadays my approach, you have to realize, sometimes I'll take my Adderall, you know what I'm saying? I just be monotone. I'm like, how can I help you? You know what I mean? Mama Sambusa Kitchen. And then other days, Mama Sambusa Kitchen, how may I assist you? That shit takes a toll on my mental because then I go from fuck. Now I gotta go, you know what I mean? Pump out all these fucking orders. And it's just like, shit was fun when it was just like,
you know, there's a little spot.
a little spot. Real niggas know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like, I'm on keto. I have ketosis. My body's shutting down. Da, da, da. My mom is hilarious. Like, somebody came to her the other day and was like, can I get this? She was like, listen, my daughter does that shit. I don't know that, but you want good food? 25 minutes. And so she be telling people 25 minutes, but it's never 25 minutes. In business school, they teach you, if you tell somebody, like, and you guys can tap in on this. If I tell you, hey, your food's going to take 30 minutes, okay? You've mentally processed, boom, it's going to take 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You're good with that. So as a business, my goal is to pump that shit out in 25. Because now you're fucking ecstatic. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your food in 5 minutes less than you were quoted. But if you are told 20 minutes and then you have to wait 40 minutes, you're beefing.
Yeah.
Because now your brain, the dopamine is just all over the place. You're just like, what the fuck? This bitch
yo, it's
lied
been
to me.
20 minutes. Yo, it's been 20 minutes again.
What the
Right.
fuck? No, I'm at 30 minutes. I'm looking
Like-
looking hard.
Hard.
What the fuck?
People,
And
Man,
then
that
when-
shit do sure smell good.
Bro,
Fuck.
the worst thing is to get quoted, like 20 minutes and it take a half an hour and then see someone like slide in and grab their food real quick. I'm like, bitch, how long
do you
was this
see? Do you
nigga
see
waiting?
exactly when people say,
How long was this nigga waiting?
where did he come from? When people, that's the type of energy you see. If you ever see a spot sliding in like that, that's
Yeah.
fucking rude to the people like you just said
Yeah.
who are waiting. That's why I don't take. I'll pay you extra.
Yeah,
What the fuck? The
Some
person, if
hurt.
I knock this order out in 15 minutes, my nigga, I'm gonna get a 20% tip.
you know,
So you're not shit to me. Not to say you're not shit to me.
you lose more bumping someone up.
But
than
take it the
having them
honest
wait.
way. That's the honest route. If you really respect your time and you want to be a customer at your place of business, you want to pay someone the same amount that they're asking for that product, and you abide by the same rules they ask you and everyone else
Facts.
to do.
That's it. Just really right.
That's just customer etiquette. Like, people don't have that.
I'm the type of establishment too, like especially if we're doing good, like God is good, we're doing good, right? So like if you wait for me and your order, not only are you getting extra shrimp, my nigga, which is that's expensive. You know what I'm saying? You're getting extra shrimp, you're getting extra chicken. I might even throw in a cheesecake. The last customers of the night know you get love.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm cold. I'm trying to shut this motherfucker down. I don't give a fuck. Take everything. Want my social security, nigga, my nigga? Like, just take it. Just take it. You know what I mean? Because it's love. But when it gets to the point where I match energy in all walks of life. In all elements of life, I am a very respectful person. I love everybody. I will give somebody the shirt off my back, even though I'm plus size and I'm not trying to be out here. You know what I'm saying? In a bra. I will give you whatever I have. You know what I mean? To say the least. So when people, like, you have all these young girls or these people, so I want 2 Alfredos. And I'm like, okay, cool. At first, my ass used to be like, it's Fuat's fettuccine. But I'm just like,
Exactly.
because it's like, nigga, like, I named every item after a relative in my family.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There is a whole, like, aspect to this shit. It's not just, you don't go to McDonald's and be like, I want a chicken sandwich. They're going to look at you and be like, what chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Because it's a McChicken. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's a quarter pound. Everything has a fucking name. So keep that same energy. You know what I mean? People, and when I go to a small business, I take care of them. And I treat them with the love and dignity and respect that all humans deserve. And the same way I would want to be treated. Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts.
You're going to be rude? Go be rude to these larger corporations who no one gets paid to be treated. There's no amount of money that you can pay. Hourly, salary, annually, for anyone to endure any fucking verbal abuse, mental abuse, any of that shit at work, right?
Right.
That's just unacceptable. But I'm not the one. You know what I mean? Like, people really be trying me when people are drunk. And that's why I'm, like, scared. When the clubs open up, people are going to be acting stupid.
You need security, and
What's up, man?
hey, we'll work something
I know
out,
you
because
guys
armed
are
security, I already tapped in with all that. So
I know. Look, we have security. We have security. We have security cameras. Everything's just like, everything's cool. You know what I mean? But what's crazy is nowadays, not to say too much, we got people who really want to off each other, pulling up 5 minutes apart from each other. And I'm just pumping out chicken sandwiches because I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And I want to stay, like, oblivious to this shit. But
hey, if you're fucking with the streets and you can't keep that politicking bullshit out of eatery that means everything to the community that is out here feeding people past 12, like, you never worked a graveyard shift, coming home hungry as fuck, there's no fucking food, and you're on the way back home. So stop that bullshit, stop that fucking bullshit, and let people eat and pay that motherfucking fee. And it's fucking Fuads. Like,
it's Fuad. Come on, man.
Like,
it's Fuads. You know
you feel me?
It's
not no fucking Alfredo.
It's the dish is Alfredo sauce. Yes. So clearly, if I just wanted to be like, some days I'm too busy to really just throw in that little bit of, you know what I mean? Nowadays, I don't care anymore. Just like, yep, 2202. What I hate is who people be like, what? For what? 3 plates? My brain, one eye starts twitching. I'm like, hang up on these motherfuckers. They got you fucked up, bitch. Hang up on them. But then I'm just like, correct. Yes. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That shit, anybody who's ever worked in corporate America, you're fake. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like with me, I'd rather just be. I
You.
keep it a buck. Like this is the wait time. You get what I'm saying? Real niggas know if you know you.
That's
know.
refreshing as fuck in
Especially
in that
in this-
industry. And
Especially in this world.
And people call me and they're like, "Hey, I want to order like for example the shawarma fries, right?
Smack.
But me personally, this is another. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the money, but I'm in it for the long run.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Quality over
quality over quantity, and that just goes for anything in life. And I tell people, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't have feta cheese. You know what I mean? And it doesn't hit the same. It hits different with the feta cheese, and I don't have the feta cheese. I can suggest something else if you want. You're more than welcome to. People are coming from the north end ordering shawarma fries. Like, nigga, this shit's drenched in sauce and it's French fries. Everybody knows French fries don't hold well anywhere. Nobody has perfected French fries. Like, it's just a fucking thing. You know what I mean? They're fucking fried potatoes, my nigga. Like, I don't know what to do. They're gonna die. Then you put sauce on them, 2 different types of sauce, they're gonna die. You know what I mean? But I tell people, eat your shit in the car. Like the cuckoo sandwich, if you're a real one, eat that shit in the car. It hits different, you know? But look online, people. Like, just look online. You know, I got the website being made right now. I'm gonna have photos. I'm gonna have pricing. Everything will be, you know what I mean? I feel like I've put so much effort into making it. Like, my mom was popping. Do you know what I'm saying? White people were coming to her. She was making a little bit of money, enough to sustain and, you know, provide us with whatever she provided us with, and I appreciate her for that. But, like, now it's on a whole nother level. And sometimes I see her stressed out because it's different now.
Yeah.
It's not that little spot in the wall. We had, like, a little, like, pictures and, like, prices. Everything was, like, $5-7. But, like, when I first started, she was like, no, honey. I was like, Mommy, the chicken sandwich is going to be $15. And she was like, no. And I was like, yes. Like, anybody knows if you're going to go get a fire fried chicken sandwich, you're coming out your pockets.
Yeah.
yes,
You know what I mean?
with the fries
If
and
it's too low, I might be skeptical.
Because now you're questioning what? The quality of the fucking
Yeah.
food. I'm not pumping out. Shout out to Zestos and their MSG. You know what I'm saying? That's a real South End staple. I wish they had a social media. Just to touch base on that, all of these spots need a fucking refresh. I gave Mama Sambusa Kitchen a fucking facelift.
Yeah.
I put a thick ass bitch on the logo, over-sexualized it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because sex sells, and we're just pumping out product. You know what I mean? Fire ass food that everybody can like. Some people say it's overrated, some people say it's overhyped. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It smacks.
To each their own. Do you know what I mean?
Starve at midnight, nigga.
You know what's so fucked up? After
Midnight
hours,
to 4 a.m. Starve.
at 9, 10, all restaurants close.
Yes.
So what are you eating? Jack in the Box, Subway, all this processed food that people, and I'm so grateful to have people who are really tapped into their mental and their health as well, and they're on that kick because it's a $10 meal now. But God forbid, hypothetically speaking, you're coming out your pockets, what, $60,000, $100,000 for chemo because you were eating processed food so much. Because on another tip, it's fucked up because the salads at these motherfucking places will be what, $5-6, but you can get a chicken sandwich for $1. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of nonsense and mashugana that's just been mushed up, and you get mayonnaise and lettuce and bounce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the food industry, the FDA and all that shit, that's a whole nother level. I don't want them to be knocking on my door, but they're fucked up, and I want to, in the long run, be able to provide food to people at an affordable price. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And going back to my previous statement, if somebody comes to me and says, listen, I will take care of the 9-to-5 woman who's hustling, single mom, I don't give a fuck, person who's working and grinding like me, before I take care of the scammer. I'm not judging you. Get your money how you get. You sell perks, you sell pussy, I sell pasta. Everybody has their hustle. You get what I'm saying? I don't judge. That's Allah's place. But
You sell perks. You
in
sell
a
pussy,
serious,
I
you
sell
know,
pasta.
he's rocking with it. He understands. You know what I mean? Yes, boo. Right. So basically, I'm not. People just be like, I have money, and this is money that's you didn't work for. You worked for. You did something for. It's not my place to talk about how you got the money. But I'm gonna take care of somebody who's really hustling. I have fed people at no cost.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If I've made you wait, this is why I'm so grateful that it planned out and it went the way that it went. You know what I mean? Because I've worked in so many places with exceptional customer service. I was always getting the best reviews, always the best employee. You know what I mean? So, like, made me a certain way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, of course, I have my insecurities, and I'm just like, I'm new at this, right? It's like I'm not a chef.
You are a chef.
Okay, I'm pumping out food. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make it consistent. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the community's going crazy.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's overwhelming. Clap, clap.
Man.
Ooh.
And listen, you don't have to leave, but
Oh, you into yeah.
you guys been grooving with the South. This is KWJT. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this week.
Yes, sir.
We got the great Honey, Mama Sambusa.
Come on.
Shout out to Mama. Shout out to Honey.
Come on.
Shout out to the community for supporting.
There you go.
Hey, it's the Groove from the South.